Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again, and next one in the is the Geared Up Garage. Now this was the set I said I wasn't going to buy, but do you know, now I've got it, it's really good. I love it actually. So I've just watched a video where a lady added foam to her dies. I haven't stuck them in, they just stay in, and way better. I'll show you just 2 seconds. I'm going to cut this out because I do need one for my card. Watch this. I'm just using a scrap of paper here. And I'm just going to cut it out quickly. There and back. And I'm just going to try my best to scoop it all up on my hand. Right. I ran that through, didn't I? Oh, shavings, this one. Where's my pokey tool? And I'm going to lift it up from this side. There we go. I'll try and leave the foam in because look, it cut it all out in one go and only one little dot to pull out. And that's with the foam in there. I know it's kept the centres in, but I just poked them out. And that's all I did, was poke the foam centres out. And that piece there in the centre. But I'm leaving the foam in. Because I did exactly the same with this. And I have tacked this down a little bit. But I run that through as well. I'm going to do it on a scrap piece because I've got the pieces I want. But I'm just going to show you. Grab some scrap paper, and I only used a bit of scrap there, so that will go back into my scrap bin. I've got a box behind me full of rubbish, so I'm going to do it in black. Only thing I've done on this is poke out the holes here, these centre pieces, because these bits come out as well. This little piece, and there's another little piece somewhere there. And watch this, it's brilliant. Then I'll show you my card. So you always run it through there and back. So the foam is acting like a release tape. Let me just move this to one side. So out comes my piece. That's all still in play. And oops, there's my die cuts, and you just poke out all your pieces. How fabulous is that? Because I watched a lady do it, and she used double adhesive backed foam, craft foam, so it stays in her dies permanently, and all the pieces just pop right out quickly. Absolutely fabulous. And she was doing it with her fingers, bless her. But I haven't got to worry about it all sticking inside my die cut now. Look how, and it really does help, and it gives a bit of a cushion as well. There we go. How quick was that? A couple of dots there to push out, and that one tiny little piece there. Got a little bit more there. But there we go. How quick was that? Perfect. Just round up your pieces and pop them in your little bin. So how fabulous is that? Oh my gosh, it saves me. Oh, I've got a little bit there, just on that cog, which has come out. Beautiful. So there we have it. So I'll show you my card, because this is the card we're going to make tonight. I've not used any of the colours off the die, apart from the Very Vanilla. It's the only cut. You got basic black, which is there, basic grey, crushed curry, pumpkin pie, real red, tranquil tide, Very Vanilla, whisper white. So that's just the colours for the DSP. I used Night of Navy, Garden Green, Very Vanilla. I've cut out a couple of the tools from the Designer Series paper. I've cut the car out, which is again Designer Series paper. It cuts the car out beautiful. And to give it dimension, I cut it out in foam as well. So it's got dimension on the car. It cuts that car out with this die perfectly. So that's another one I'm going to need right now. So I'm going to cut that out as well. I've already cut the foam out. And we're going to stick it to that for dimension. So give me 2 seconds. I am loving this set now, believe it or not. I'm going to have to adjust my paper a little touch. So if your magnet now doesn't seem to want to fit over your paper in the right place, it's because it's the magnets in the actual plate. So just shift your paper around until your die sits where you want it to sit. And because it's only Designer Series paper, it will cut it out easy peasy. So there it is, cut out perfectly. And then I will adhere that down. Whoops, I nearly lost the die then. This then, I've got a little bit of fluff on it. I'm going to stick on there, and because it's the same die, it fits perfectly, giving me depth. And I'm even going to add dimensionals as well. So look, there's all these other cars you can cut out of this one piece, so don't throw it away. That's what happens if you don't, if it does want to sit on the mat, the magnetic mat. You could also use the normal plate and just use a bit of washi tape to hold it in place. This one does not want to go back in now. Just take this out. Oh. But I've changed up the card colour. I am using crushed curry, but I'm keeping the blue and the green. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I've cut a little piece out of this so I can get the tools, and there's another 2 full tools there, maybe a third, so I'll be fussy cutting those out by hand. But isn't that gorgeous? Lovely, lovely card. And the only bit of Very Vanilla then is on the inside, and I've just added the bolt stamp just to decorate the inside. I think it's lovely, and this beautiful ribbon goes along with this sweet as well. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat. So isn't that lovely? I think the Cajun Craze is beautiful. It's perfect for a man car, and then you're a classic. It's got oops. So yeah, because I haven't cut these other ones out yet, I will cut them out with foam first and leave the foam inside, because I think that's marvellous. So we've got your classic, You Jumpstart My Heart, all geared up to celebrate Best Dad, Happy Father's Day. Again, this set's so versatile, you could use any sentiment to go with this as well, so choose your sentiments. But I think that's cool. I've got my tool there, my tool there, my car. You can cut these apart. You don't have to have all 3, but I just think it's fabulous. So we're going to switch things up a bit. There's our gears. I've got another piece of this paper which is cut at 1 by 3 1/4, and this is 3/4 by 3, and that's just gonna back our sentiment here, exactly the same size. Another piece of that beautiful ribbon, and that's going to go behind our sentiment. Oh, I kept this because I was going to use it to cut this little piece out, but I forgot I had a scrap bin, so I can go back in my scraps bin. And I'm using the crushed curry, 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, folded and scored in the centre, and 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, the very vanilla, for the inside of the card. So that's all we're going to need. And a bit of Winker Stella. Ooh. I might swap the green actually for the black. What do you reckon? That looks nice. The blue and that. Oh, absolutely beautiful. I can pop that inside the case and use it on a different project. So here's my little stamp. I'm going to grab, I might even use something else as well out of here, because look at this, we've got this oil spill and I think that is absolutely fabulous. I'm going to peel it out gently. That can stay in there. Grab myself a block. And I'm just resting it on. Look, there's no way that's coming off. And I'm going to grab my smoky slate. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to use basic grey. That's the colour on the pad. Oh. I'm going to do my sentiment in this. I did do it in black earlier, but I'm just going to get it all geared up in the grey. Do you get my meaning then? Geared up garage. Oh, I don't know. I'm so funny. And this fits on here just perfectly. Lovely. Isn't that nice? It's meant to look blocky, you know, like the One Wild Ride. My beautiful friend Dawn Griffith. Love Dawn. She watches my videos sometimes too. So that is our sentiment. I love that One Wild Ride. That and this set would look, they go so well together. So I'm going to do my splodges actually. Just going to grab some scrap. I'm going to see what it looks like. I picked up 4 sheets, I only need 1. So you could leave it as dark. Oh, that's quite nice actually. And then, oh, just that stained. I might add a few of those to the front. Stamped off ones. So give me the inside. So I'm going to full strength on the inside. Second generation on the out. Oh, it's nice. So I'm just going to... Isn't that lovely? And I may... Where's my card? I can see it. I'm just going to leave one really dark one. Perfect. Oh, grungy, grungy, grungy. So now I've got this. I'm going to just go over and just add a few of these. Perfect. Now that's a lot better for the inside. I'm going to get my other one actually. I am loving this splodge. Oh, I like it. And then that one can just go there. Doesn't that look great? Fabulous. I love it. So, we're all done. We've got our stamping done. Just cleaning off my stamps. Pop them to one side for later, and then I can close this up. The scraps can go over there. So I'm going to attach the inside using my glue. I was quite shocked because when I first saw this on stage, I was like, yeah, nah. But now I've got it, you've got to have it in your hand, I think, to appreciate it. I love it. I actually love it now, and I think it's going to make some perfect Father's Day cards, perfect male birthday cards. And I know my friend Vanessa, which is Taylor Woods, is going to love this. So she loves mail, and I bet she's already eyeing up the Designer's Days paper, aren't you, Vanessa? I sent half a packet of this to the gorgeous Mandy. She's just beautiful, and she likes it. And it was it's her birthday, or it was her birthday on the 28th of December. So happy birthday, my darling. Because she sent me a little gift for Christmas. I sent her a little stamp set, and I sent her half a packet of this Designer's Days paper. So that's ready. We need to now glue our car on our foam. And because they're both die cut, they fit perfectly. And it doesn't take long to dry. You do get a little bit of wiggle space, but that went on there perfectly. And again, more dimensionals. Even more depth. We'll peel them off as we need them. That's already inside. So I'm just going to burnish a bit more, because I like to make sure. You could do the envelope with that oil stain and then the bolts and stuff over the top. That'd look amazing. But how quick did that cut that out? So I'm just going to add glue where I need it. And then we're going to position our gears. I'm going to have one there. I know it dries clear, but I can't help myself. Oh, it's fabulous. And I'm going to have the blue one down the bottom. Whoops. I was in deep thought when I'm doing this. So that gear and this gear are going in the opposite directions. Perfect. Love it, actually. Absolutely love it. Oh, this is going to make so many fabulous cards. I'm going to have a dotted glue. I'm just going to add it where it hasn't touched. Perfect. I can just see one more space. That was poking up a little bit. Perfect. Oh, I love it. Love it. And now for our Fairy Vanilla. Just perfect. And this would go great, I suppose, with the adhesive back sheets if you wanted every little tiny bit glued down. Perfect. Love it. So, and this one is going to get laid over the top of these two. This glue dries so uber fast, it's unreal. My little gears then are going to go up into this top corner. It looks like they've all, oops, have I got it the wrong way? No, I got it the right way. I need to slide it over. That's it. So they look like they're all interlocking. I love that. I think it's cute. Our car is going down the bottom. Whoops, my battery's starting to run low. Well, that was a good save. So my car is going down here. I've got Wink Stella for the windscreen and the windows and the lights. I know men are not into Wink Stella and that, but I'm just putting a couple on the cogs. And then I'm going to cut out, I may only cut one out because I haven't got time, otherwise my battery's going to die. But you can just tell they're easy enough to cut out. And just use them on your project. Perfect. Beautiful. Add a bit of glue to that as well. And I'm just going to put that spanner there. Again, I'm just going to add some Wink Stella to make it shine a little bit. Oops, oh, I nearly cut my card in half then. Let's see if we can get another one out before my battery dies. So tiny. That'll do. A little bit crude, but we've done it. Ladies and gents, I'm so sorry, but my battery is literally just about to die, so I'm going to whip on my sentiment and my ribbon. And please give a thumbs up and a share if you've enjoyed. And press the subscribe button with the little bell, that way you'll be notified of all future videos. I'll do my best to post every single day, and if you want to see what I can make tomorrow, like I say, press that bell and you'll be notified of all future videos. Just make sure that it's nice and straight. I'm going to add a touch of glue just under there. Onto my ribbon, and it will keep it. Oops, I'm dropping everything. I do apologise.